The following testimonials will both testify and demonstrate the tremendous miracles and transformation that people are receiving from reading, studying, and applying the teachings and principles in the book, The 4 Essential Steps to Self-Mastery into the 21st Century and Beyond, written by Dr. Melchizedek Bay. Our first testimony is Frank Wilson, CPA. He says, "I have been diagnosed with so-called terminal cancer 10 years ago and consequently decided that I would totally embrace 100+% the powerful teachings in the Self-Mastery book on raw and living foods, as well as unconditional love and forgiveness, and always being positive and optimistic. Well, 10 years later, I am still alive and well, and the cancer has gone into remission. I now feel that the cancer was a beautiful gift that gave me the answers to what I really needed to live properly and be healthy, happy, and prosperous." And then we have Reverend Michael Starr. He says, "As a minister and a professional counselor, I was truly astonished with the remarkable truth principles contained in the 4 Essential Steps to Self-Mastery, as if it were divinely given to me by God Himself. I lost 85 pounds in less than a year and no longer suffer from depression, diabetes, and seasonal allergies at all." Our next testimonial is Lisa Sims. She says, "I have so much benefited from the teachings and principles of the 4 Essential Steps to Self-Mastery. I am thankful that after 5 long years of mental health problems, I no longer take antidepressants, anti-anxiety meds, or sleeping pills. My mental, emotional, and physical health has improved enormously by discovering, learning, and applying the truth principles presented in the Self-Mastery book." Next we have Linda Stanfield. She explains that Dr. Melchizedek Bay's Self-Mastery book was a godsend of knowledge, inspiration, and truth that has enabled me to miraculously drop 110 pounds in almost 15 months of time. After the first 6 months, I was free of diabetes and high blood pressure that I had been plagued with for 5 years. No more symptoms, problems, or drugs for me." She says that Self-Mastery into the 21st Century is an exceptional presentation of what all people need to know to live happy, healthy, and joy-filled lives with no strings attached. I particularly enjoy the detailed explanations that leave no stone unturned. Then we have William Holliday. He says, "I lost 200 pounds in 1.5 years by completely changing my diet, mindset, and lifestyle in accordance with the outstanding principles for living in the 4 Essential Steps to Self-Mastery book. I am also now totally off high blood pressure meds, and virtually all my other health problems are gone. I found the Self-Mastery book not only true, but also very practical, as well as being very methodically laid out and divinely inspired. I am so thankful and regularly recommend the 4 Steps to Self-Mastery to all those seeking real, honest answers and solutions to their health and life's challenges." Next, we have a medical doctor testimonial, Dr. William Richardson, and he says, "I strongly and regularly recommend the 4 Essential Steps to Self-Mastery book to my patients seeking to know the essential truth principles for better health and living. I don't hesitate to encourage, endorse, and promote this landmark excellent self-mastery book that is full of practical tools and training to enable people to learn and apply what is necessary to improve their health and lives." Then we have Penny. She says, "I absolutely love and admire the stories, analogies, and remarkable principles in the 4 Essential Steps to Self-Mastery book into the 21st Century that are so practical and instructional. After fully adopting the Self-Mastery book's recommendations on dietary and living guidelines, I am no longer challenged with hormonal imbalances and severe psoriasis. I now understand that to be truly healthy, we must seek healing on all levels of our existence, which would include our mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual beings." Our final testimony is that of John David Richardson. He tells us that after 1 year of learning, studying, and following and applying the teachings and principles in the Self-Mastery book, my whole life has been transformed from one of illness, disillusionment, poverty, and unhappiness to a new life of health, enlightenment, abundance, and happiness. In closing, as a final note, please be sure to check out our other brief videos regarding the Self-Mastery book, including the Self-Mastery book will set you free, the Self-Mastery book will make you feel good all the time, who is Dr. Melchizedek Bay, author of the Self-Mastery book. Furthermore, to download and immediately begin reading, using, and applying this 4 essential steps to Self-Mastery book, simply click the link as indicated. Once again, we want to thank and congratulate you for watching this brief introductory video on our new exciting and exceptional book entitled The 4 Essential Steps to Self-Mastery into the 21st Century and Beyond, written by Dr. Melchizedek Bay, that is guaranteed to deprogram and reprogram your mind to bring about health, happiness, peace, joy, success, and prosperity. Take care, and we'll see you in person or cyberspace very soon.